Hello students, this is Sudeep Yadav from Spectrum Chemistry, and students, if you are first time visiting to my channel, so please like and subscribe my channel, and please press the bell icon to get best explanation of NCERT book of science class 7th. And students, if you are watching this video, so please go through the given I button to watch the first part of this chapter to create better understanding for this chapter. And students, I have discussed in that part of the video, that is animal fibers like the wool and silk and animals that yield wool. So this was the explanation for the first part. Okay, now in this part we are going to discuss about the from fibers to wool. So let's start students. So here we are going to start, that is from fiber to wool. In market, wool we generally get is the wool obtained from the sheep. In order to obtain wool, sheep are reared. Their hairs are then cut and processed into wool. So here we have find a important word, that is reared. So what is rearing? We know about that. Okay. So you can get the explanation of the rearing here. By rearing of sheep or any other animal, we means to look after it by providing them food, shelter and health care. The persons who look after sheep are called the shepherds. So this is the process of rearing. And who is rearing the animals? The name of that person is the shepherds. You can say them shepherds. That is the common name for them. Okay. So now next, that is the processing fiber into wool. So you can see in this picture all the steps by which we are process fiber into wool. So here this is the first step. So let's start. What is the first step? That is the shearing. The removal of wool. The removal of wool from sheep is called the shearing. It can be done manually with a large razor or with a shearing machine. Shearing is usually done during hot season. It is important to note that rearing does not hurt sheep because uppermost layer, this is the uppermost layer of the skin of the sheep, is the dead. So this is very important thing. Okay, so in this picture you can see a person is rearing the uppermost skin along with the hair of the sheep. So this process is known as a rearing. Now second step. So the second step is a scoring. Okay, so the sheared hair is thoroughly washed in tanks to remove dust. Actually, when you have reared hairs from the sheep skin, okay, so you are knowing that there is a number of the impurities, means dust particles and grease particles will be exist in that. Okay, so we have to remove that. So in this process, in the scoring process, we are removing that. Okay, that is the dust, dirt and grease, and this process is called the scoring. It is then passed through series of the rollers and the dryers. So you can see in this picture there is a roller, and the wool and the, you can say, the hair of the sheep are rolling in a rolling and dryers in the machine. Okay, so this was the second step. Now third one step, that is the sorting. Clean hairs are then sent to factory where hairs of different textures are separated or sorted. This process is called sorting of the hairs. Means according to quality of the hair we are separating them. So this separation process of the good quality of the different textures of the wool we are separating. Okay, so this is the sorting of the wool, you can say that. Now next, fourth one step is the removing burr. Birds are soft, fluffy fibers in the wool. So these burrs are picked out from the hair. This is very important. We have to remove them. Okay. Now next, that is the fifth step, that is dyeing process. So the natural fleece of sheep is white, brown or black. These fibers are dyed in different colors. Actually, we are getting different colors of the wool from the market. So these all wools have been dyed already. Okay, and we are getting different. We can get different colors, the color of the wool from the market. Now, sixth step, that is the making yarn. In this step, the wool is straightened, combed, and spun into yarn. After spinning, the wool is either woven or knitted. Longer fibers are made into wool for the sweaters. So in this picture, you can see there is a making of yarn is going on. Here is a person who is making yarn. Now next, occupational hazards. This is very important. So what are the occupational hazards? Let's see. Occupational hazards are the risks faced by people working in any industry due to the nature of their work. So wool industry gives employment to many people in our country, but sorters' job is risky as they sometimes get infected by a bacterium, that is the anthrax, which causes fatal blood disease called the sorter's disease. So this is the occupational hazards. So this is very important part of the rearing of wool and formation of wool. So students, I hope you must have enjoyed this video, and we will meet in the another part of this chapter. Thank you, student.